What's up, guys? Good morning to y'all. We're going to be playing Into the Flames. I'm going to be showing you how to pressure boost off a hydrant, or basically double your water supply off that hydrant. So we're loaded in. We're at station 4. We're going to be getting to a fire in a second and actually applying this. But if you're familiar with the game or just firefighting in general, you know the number one source for water is going to be fire hydrants. But not all fire hydrants are created equal. I'm looking for one around here and I do not see one. They don't have one by the station, which just kind of blows my mind. Maybe there's one down here. So if you look at this one down here, it is a red top. These colors, each fire hydrant could potentially have a different color cap on it. This one here is a red top. I don't see any. It looks like that one down there might be a green top. We're not going to go all the way down there to it. But each of these colors, these caps, signify a different type of hydrant. They're the potential for how much water it can flow, right? Now, if we go over here to this engine and we open this door here, let's run over here to this engine and go up to the pump panel. Let's hit, pump panel, and let's go to pumping guide. It's going to have this tab right here. It says fire hydrant selected, and it's going to tell you your hydrant pressures based on the cap colors. So the first one you got is a black top. It's going to be an out of service hydrant. It's not going to give you any water. So of course it says 0. The next one up is going to be a red top. It can give you anywhere from 100 to 240, whatever that number really means. I don't think they have gallons per minute or whatever in game. I just think it's just like a number that they did in game. Like, it doesn't really represent anything. I could be wrong, but either way, it's 100 to 240. I kind of look at it like a gallons per minute, but I don't think it's truly gallons per minute. Yellow top is going to be 250 to 350. Green top is going to be 400 to 550, and then the king of them all is going to be the blue top, 600 to 750. If you're lucky enough to have a blue top by your fire scene, you're going to have water for days. So that is what we got as far as our hydrants. Now let's exit out of this and let's see about popping our fire real fast. There's one in particular that I want to do because someone's asked about it a couple times. Let's go to emergencies and force dispatch call. Let's look up Station 1. Let's do search, and it's going to say Station 1 Substation -1-10. That is the fire we're looking for. Viewer said we've done this one before. I totally don't remember it. That's not to say we haven't done it. It's probably just been a long time, but I definitely don't remember it. Either way, we need to teleport over to Station 1, so let's do that real fast. Let's teleport. There we go. Everything load in. First do Station 1. We're going to take this engine. This is our first do engine. Hop in and hit L for our flashing lights, H for our headlights. And let's roll on up out of here and respond to that fire really fast. So you can kind of see it peeking through over there, right? You can kind of see it. There's some nice places over here. I want to see the JFC and the BBB burn. I don't know if these actually have fires that pop there or not. This one is really nice. It's like a tire service place. I don't know if it's all one business or if it's two and well, it's oil and tires. Yeah, I don't know if it's all in like all one business or if it's two in one building, but either way, they're really cool. I think he has a lot of places on here that have the potential for fires, but just hasn't been implemented yet. All right, let's kill that. Either way, we're on scene, right? Here's our fires. We got some good fires here at this substation. It's almost like a switching station to me, instead of a big substation. If you look down the street there, you see we have a hydrant. That's going to be a green top. And if we look the other direction, that looks like a red top. So the green top is the better of the two, but for demonstration purposes, we're going to hook up to that red top down there. And the thing about your hydrant supply is you got to think about like what you need. If we want to do a hand line, let's go back over here to the pump panel. Let's hit that. Let's do pumping guide and let's do operating pressure. If we want to do a hand line, we got to have a minimum of 120 to 180. If it's less than 120, it's not going to flow. If it's more than 180, it's going to freeze your little firefighter in place. You're not going to be able to move. But either way, to establish a hand line, we got to have a minimum of 120. But what if you supply to, you know, from a red top and it's only giving you 100? Well, you're screwed. You can't even do a hand line, right? The strange part to me is that you can do a deck gun. A deck gun, a water monitor, and a ladder all can work or function with just a minimum of 100. It just says 100. It's not even a range, right? So that's what you send to them. I always thought like those would be more than a hand line. I don't know why that's even like that in real life, but either way, for game purposes, like I said, for deck gun 100, for hand lines 120 to 180. So if we go back to our fire here, let's exit out of this guy. We're established right here in front of it as first due. We could technically hit that with a deck gun. So if that red top down there gave us 100, we could work off of that. But we're going to boost, right? Because we want to do a hand line. Maybe we want to do both. Either way, it's going really good. Let's get this guy out of here. Let's just walk up to him and you hit E. And it'll make them disappear. There we go. They're kind of annoying. Like they're all over the dang place over there. Let's go back here, go to tools, and let's do... where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? I want to get us some objects. We need the object placer, basically, is what I'm looking for. I can't find it. Where's it at on here? Oh, here it is. Very bottom. Okay. Object placer. So we're just going to do this to keep the cars out of the way. They're kind of being a pain, right? So we're going to go over here and left click. Let's do some cones. Let's put a cone down there. Spawn object. Cone down there. That'll just kind of keep them up off of us a little bit, because like I said, they're being a pain right now. All right, let's go to this guy. Let's hit E, get rid of him. Nice. Nice. Go back to tools. Let's get rid of our object placer. There we go. All right, so first due engine is parked here, and I'm going to bring another one. We're going to bring another engine. Let's teleport to station 4. There we go. Let it load in. It always takes a little, at least on my PC. Oh, my hamster wheel, it takes a little bit. People all the time ask, what am I running for my PC? It's nothing spectacular. It's a Ryzen 3700 and a 2070 Super. It does okay, right? Like, it does the bare minimum for what I need, but it is by far not the latest and greatest. It's not like a gaming supercomputer. I mean, it goes to show what you can do with what I think kind of a middle... Yeah, I want to say it's like middle of the road, but it may be getting towards the lower end now because it's several years old, so... Alright, let's respond. So, yeah, that's one of the big selling points of this game, and I think one of the features that really makes it interesting is the fact that it does have water logistics to it. There's so much more to it, and you guys that are real-life firefighters know there's so much more to it than just, like, rolling up on a fire and dragging a hand line off and, like, squirting water on a fire. Like, to me, rolling up on a scene, getting your supply... And pulling a hand line is like the most basic of firefighting as far as like cut and dry. Get your water, spray your water, right? But in reality, there's so much more to it. Is this hydrant even working? Is it going to give me what I need? How do we position our equipment, right? You know, how much water do we need to send? Do we need to send it to like multiple pieces? Like, what are we going to be doing? And that's a big part of this game. And the only firefighting game that I've ever played where it had water logistics, and it gets even more involved like in rural areas where you don't have hydrants, so you may have to draft from a pond or a dry hydrant or establish a tank, you know, like different things that you can do to get your water taken care of. All right, here we are. We're on scene with our second due engine here. Like I said, we got a better hydrant back the other way, but for demonstration purposes, we're using this one. Okay, let's hop out. So it's a red top. We know it's not great. It could give us enough for a hand line. It may not. So either way, we're not going to chance it. We're going to walk over here to our engine. Hit E, go to tools, and it's going to be almost at the very bottom. It's going to be next to last. Hit pressure booster. Go over here to your hydrant and just left click it. That's all you got to do. It's automatically going to place it where it needs to go. So there we go. We got our pressure booster on there. It's got multiple connections on it. Let's go back to our engine, hit connections, and go to driver intake. Walk over to your hydrant and just left click once again. You don't have to worry about how it connects up. It's automatically going to place it the right way for you. So now we got our driver intake. That's step one. The next step that we need is to go over here to the passenger side. We need a large diameter hose. It has to be a large diameter hose. We're going to do discharge 5. Select that bad boy, and we're going to run back around over here to the hydrant. Left click again, and there we go. We're connected up, and we are set. So now what we need to do is we need to drag a supply off of this engine down to that hydrant there so we can get our water. So we're just going to go around the front. You could very well use the supply off the rear. I'm not 100% sure on that. It's been a long time since I've done this. So I'm just going to do what I know works, right? So we're taking our intake from our engine that we're going to be working from. And we're going to go down here to the pressure booster. And we're going to connect, right? Just left click. It's automatically going to place them where they need to go. Now go back to your engine. Get your hydrant wrench. Go over here to your hydrant. Hit E. And you see your line's already charged up, which is kind of weird that this one charged. I don't know how they work, but either way, it is charged. But the intake is definitely charged. So go back to your pump panel on this engine. Hit that. We're going to turn off easy pumping, and we're going to go to tank fill. Open this guy up all the way. So it's a decent red top, honestly. It's not too bad, right? Like, we could definitely get a hand line off of this. If we needed 2 hand lines or a hand line and a deck gun, we wouldn't be able to do it. So we got 190. Now the next part of this is that we connected up that large diameter hose to it, right? Discharge 5. You go to discharge 5. Open this bad boy up all the way, and it's going to be flowing 190. It's got 190 coming in, 190 going out. Now, if we run down here to this other engine, we'll look at it here in a second when we get to it. We got to get down here to it. Here we go. Go to your pump panel. Once again, turn easy pumping off, and we're going to hit tank fill. Look at there, we got 380 coming in, right? We had one out. We got 190 coming in down at the other engine. It's basically doubled it. I don't think that's how it works in real life. Like I said, I'm not sure. I think it's a system that they have for game purposes, right? So it's not like a true one-to-one representation of what it's like in real life. But either way, it works in game, and it's a really cool little feature and something different that you have to do to establish your water logistics. So let's go over here to gear. Let's get our air pack. We've got him. Yeah, we got some good fires. How do I want to tackle this? We want to hit it with a deck gun, or I think a hand line. A deck gun would be easy peasy, so let's do a hand line. Let's go connections. Let's do small discharge 1. Let's do a foam tip. I never do a foam tip. Yeah, we never do a foam tip, right? Oh yeah, it's definitely a foam tip too. Okay, pump panel. We're doing small discharge 1. Open this guy up. He needs to be at least 120, so it's like just clicking it a few times put us at 152. If you go back to it and you close it, it's 114, so that's not enough, right? So we got to click it one more time and get it to 152. We could fine tune it more with the pump, right? But we're not getting into all that. We're just going to keep it very basic for this. So there we go. We got our foam. I guess they would put foam on. I don't know what they would put on electrical fire, to be honest. Like, this looks like switching gear to me. Yeah, it looks like switching gear. So I don't know like how that exactly would work, how switching gear would burn. I've seen them arc, like when they're opening and closing them, they arc like crazy. But as far as the big transformers, which they don't have any in here, they're filled with like a crap ton of oil to help cool them. It's like mineral oil or something, and I can see that would be a pain. Like, I think you would probably use foam on that for sure, but I'm not sure on this stuff right here. But either way, it looks cool. It's definitely something different. There you go, hit it with a little foam there. Man, this foam is legit, right? It seems like it puts it out super fast. Yeah, it does. Does the foam work quicker, or is it just the nature of the fire? Because that went out like really fast and easy. I almost want to test the foam out. So there you go. We pressure boosted, right? Like when we originally hooked up to that hydrant, if we just run our supply line down to it from this one right here, we would have had 190, which would have been enough to do what we needed to do. But if we needed more water, then pressure boosting basically doubled it. So pretty cool little feature in game. It's definitely something different apart from just like spraying water on a fire. All right, let's Let's exit out of this and let's restart it. I don't want to put all that stuff up. So what we're going to do this time is we're going to spawn some other... I want a house fire, right? I want to test the foam out a little bit more because honestly, I couldn't tell you the last time I did anything with foam in game. It's been ages. It's really been ages since I've done anything with it. I think maybe at the airport we did something with some foam, maybe, but I kind of want to test it on a house fire and see if it's like more effective than water. All right, let's go back to station 1. Let's go to station 1. Let's find us a good fire, right? Let's find us a good fire here. Let's look up let's just do a search for station 1, Spurs station 1. We got the garden apartments, we got the motel, we got a duplex, garden apartments again, airport hangars, garden apartments times 3. There's 3 there, really? I remember there being 3. Maybe we haven't done all those yet. We got some medical calls and we got the strip mall. This doesn't have the house fire that I was thinking about. There's one particular house fire I was thinking of that was kind of like it's over here. It's like one of these houses in this curve right there. In fact, we died there. We died there to a tank explosion. Propane tank exploded on us. Like, is that 4? Is that station 4 down there? Honestly, I don't know. Let's look up station 4. Let's see. Smokehouse, that's at the station. Row home, medical. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Can we look up house? See what that does for us. Yeah, here we go. Station 5. House, smokehouse, farmhouse, station 2, shotgun, pump. These are all rural. Did they take that fire out? I don't know, guys. Surely not. I think it's probably called something else, right? It's got to be called something else. Yeah, I totally can't find that fire. I cannot find the fire that's in my head. So we're just going to do the duplex, right? Maybe that's it. No, it's not. It's a different one, but it'll work. It'll work. We just need a house fire, right? Nothing crazy. So let's go back and let's do this over again. Let's jump in, hit L and H. All right, let's bust up out of here. Let's see. We need to go back to the right, to the left. Roll down here to this fire. Oh, she's so squirrely. Yeah, it's like that. You know, I think those changed. It looks like they changed. Need to investigate that a little more. There's another red top there. See, you can kind of look at them as you're rolling up on the scene, right? What you got. Trying to figure out. Oh, what do we got here? I was looking to see. Let's look at the map. Yeah, we've got something down the street just a little way, so we'll have to we'll run our supply down there by hand. There you go. There's our duplex. We're not going to get too crazy with it. It looks like it's a green top. It's not a red top, so it's not a red or yellow, so we should be fine. Let's do front intake. We're just going to stretch this thing down there by hand. So I should have taken our hydrant wrench with us. I didn't think about that. We'll connect this guy up. It may be a blue top, actually. Oh, yeah. Yes. The blue top, baby. Got water for days. The great dusty roads that say got water for days, baby. All right. Let's get our wrench. And we'll get this started. We'll get this established. We're just going to bust up in there with a hand line. It's not going to be anything crazy. I just want to try the foam. Basically is what I want to do. I want to try the foam to see if the foam does better. It seemed like he put that substation out super fast. We got some good buildings down here. I wonder, can you go in these? Yeah, I don't know. Don't look like it. They got meters on them though. That's cool. Yeah, they do. They got meters on them. Or they got gas connections too. Yeah, that's the logistics. Like, I would love, like, electrical meters, you know, power hookups and gas connections to be, like, standard every, you know, because I feel that's another aspect of firefighting apart from just, like, rolling up and putting water on the fire. And that's what I think what really sets the games apart is, like, doing all the other stuff, you know? Let's do, let's do an axe. Let's take an axe. Oh, we don't, yeah, we totally don't need anything. It looks like I got a bunch of trash in the doorway there. Can we get this one? Yeah, we can't. We can get this one. We'll just get it that way, right? Double check. Do 360 here. Let's go in this way. Oh, that the alarm is killing me. That thing needs to melt, right? It totally needs to melt. After a while, that thing needs to melt. It needs to quit working. Like, those are best dang fire alarms ever in the history of fire alarms. They just keep going. 2 connections, discharge 1 foam tip. And now let's go to pump panel. Let's go to tank fill. Open this bad boy up all the way. Let's see what we got. 700. Nice. 700 is a good day. 140 is good. All right, you could do tank to pump real fast. Let's open up tank to pump and let's turn off easy pumping. Let's go. Yeah, we got that on. All right, let's do our throttle. There we go. What does this thing go to max? 350? Okay. You see, we only got 70 coming out. So if you want to fine tune it a little more, do that and then just decrease your RPM. And we could get it 120 on the dot, right? I'll do a whole nother video about that just on its own, right? Just giving you guys a quick look at it here. All right, let's see what the foam, like, is this supposed to be a foam tip, right? It didn't give me a foam tip. Let's go back. Let's try it again. Connections, discharge 1, a foam tip. Do we have a foam tip? Yeah, okay, there we go. Now we're good. Now we're good. We're not going to be able to go that way. We can go this way. Let's hit it. Hit it and quit it. Hit these foams on these fires, baby. All right, let's do our mask with M. Hit F. First person with V. Damn, this is already vent room, right? Man, that was super quick. Is this door locked? I bet it's locked, right? No, it's not locked. Sweet. Hitting it. It seems like the foam puts it out super fast, but it's probably not much difference, right? You guys let me know what you think. Does the foam work a little faster, or is it all basically the same as far as like how fast it puts a fire out? Is that it? No, don't let that be it. Come on. We got more fires to put out here. Come on, you guys. You got more fires. Where's it at? Is that it? That may be it. That may be it. Dang, I can't see Jack in here. Man, it is just... Yeah, I think that's it, guys. This vent, you see, it instantly clears up, right? It's a lot better now that we... Damn, I am like... completely turned around and lost here. There we go. Door is blocked. Means they got trash on the other side of the door. This one is too. Are you kidding me? All right, well, those rooms aren't getting vented. Like, these people, I'm not here to pick up your trashes, okay? You got to keep your house clean. Don't clutter your house up. I saw a video of fire response to like a, I don't know if it was a hoarder's house or a storage house, but man, it was like you could barely walk through there. Like, I felt bad for the firefighters because they were having to like clear a path as they went through the house trying to get to this fire. Like, there was so much stuff all over the place. It was crazy. All right, there we go. We got that. Looks good. Let's go check the next door duplex. What that looks like. Yeah, definitely. It needs to be vented, right? It absolutely needs to be vented. Locked. Blocked. Man, today is just not our day as far as gaining access to rooms. Yeah, I see your trash bag sticking through there. Sorry, you people. You guys, you got to get all your windows taken care of. Doors blocked, yeah. Either way, we got it vented pretty good. I think it's much better, right? I think it's much better. Let's drop that guy right there with Jay. Take a peek here. Looking good, guys. Looking good. All right, that's going to do it for this one. Hope y'all enjoyed. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe down below. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Give me your thoughts on the foam. Like I said, does foam work better than water? I'm assuming it's all the same, right? Like it's not going to make much difference, but I don't know. Anyway, we'll catch you guys next time. Peace. No, big cat, no. Oh, no. No, kitty. Oh, that's a MIG. That's a MIG over us. Okay. It's the weirdest day ever. Oh, no. He just fell. He just fell.